Dude, every time anything like that happens, or I'm like, this is therapy. This is when chaotic stops being a game and becomes therapy. Oh man. GG. Oh my god, bro. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? How do I feel about what I'm looking at? We'll find out. Won't we? Kepian into the opposing engaged creature loses invisibility. The Iparu gains. Okay. I think I want to fight Iparu. I think Iparu's the thing I go into here. What does Iparu turn into? What's he copying? Like, what would Iparu copy in this circumstance? Like, dude, what? Okay. Iparu's an elementalist. Okay, cool. Okay, dope. Wait, so he's copying Heptad? Brother, I feel like there's better targets than Heptad. Wait, no, that's not even Heptad. Who did he copy? What? What? Did he copy Heptad? No, he didn't copy Heptad. Bro, I got no idea what he copied, bro. I don't even know, bro. All right, we're gonna activate Naina, and we're gonna pick Naina. We're gonna pick Naven. We're gonna pass. That's only 15 damage. It's only 15 damage. He could take it. He could take 15. He could take 15. Bro, who did he copy? Did I miss something? Paru trigger. Paru resolved. I don't get who he copied. Did he copy me? Opposing engaged creature. Oh, wow. Ouch. That sucks. Okay. I misread that. I misread Iparu this entire time. I always assumed Iparu copied one of your own creatures. Yeah, that feels bad. That feels horrible. Bro, is it you? Hey, you Pyrus? Bro, dude, Pyrus, you cooked. You cooked. I don't know what you cooked, but like you cooked something. I'm hoping it's delicious. Pyrus, this is you. I don't know what you cooked, bro, but like I want to see it. What do you do? Mepedian creatures you control are healed an additional 5 damage. Kid, you can also play Mepedian music. Oh, so that allows you to play Mom. I see. Okay, I don't understand, but okay. Okay. I like Mom too. I see what you're cooking. You might have burned the kitchen down, but you know, like, at least you're on fire. Good luck, brother. Good luck. Have fun. Looking forward to this. See what you got. Let's see what you're cooking here, brother. I guess you don't really, like, play Iparu expecting to play into Kepian. I guess that's fair. Plasma arrows! Hold up, bro. Hold up, brother. Hold up. Nah, I would like to be able to still heal, brother. I would like to be able to still heal on this, brother. That's gonna be a big no from me. that's gonna be a big no from me, brother. Yeah, no. Nice try though. That would have been sick. That would have been sick. I guess you could just negate this, right? But do you negate this? Do you negate this when it's going to make my next attack do 0? Like, come on. Especially when you know I have a mom in the back. Like, I mean, like, come on. I have a mom in the back, you know, like, come on. You don't negate this, brother. You don't negate this. Come on. Come on, brother. You don't negate this. This is like, come on, man. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so I'm going to activate this now, and I'm going to move this over here. Yes. I got a card in my hand I wanted to discard anyways. So this ace works in my favor. Can I, like, kill everything you control? Do you have the ability to gain? Do you have the ability to gain energy? Ooh. Oh, you're playing Keening. There's no way you're not playing Keening, right? Like, you would tell me if you're playing Keening, right? Like, you're legally obligated to. It's the law. And we all know chaotic players only ever follow the law. Never once has a chaotic player ever gone out of, like, boundaries. Like, come on. Oh, fuck, dude. It's so cold. It's so cold nowadays. Why is it so cold nowadays? Man, okay. So I think I got this. I think I can win this. Like, it's a Paru. It's not like it's like a threatening creature. What is a Paru's greatest feat? You know? Like what is a Paru's greatest feat actually? You know what I mean? Like, doesn't have one, right? Like, yeah, exactly. Iparu's never had a feat in the show. Absolutely never. Never, 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 never. Never had a single feat. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Okay, 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 okay. Fluid Flame for 0. Get notification for this. Also figured out why it didn't work before you were streaming 55 years in the past. Dude, I don't know what happened. It still isn't streaming to YouTube. Or to Twitch. It still isn't streaming to Twitch. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to look into it and figure out why SE isn't working. Because I installed Stream Elements Live. And it's supposed to be a multi-streaming platform. But if I were to turn on Twitch multi-streaming right now, it wouldn't do anything except for bug out. So... yeah, I don't understand. I don't get it. Technology's just not dumb. Technology's dumb. Like, that's just all it is. Technology dumb. Only answer. Literally after you gave up, before YouTube said it was from 55 years. Yeah, I know. I saw your message. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I might like look at like a different service like Restream or something like that if I'm gonna try to do multi-streaming. I like the idea of multi-streaming because I don't want to force people to watch on like a platform they're not comfortable with, but like at the same time it's like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, if it doesn't want to work with me, I can't work with it. Man. Okay. We got triggers. All right. We did a lot of damage. Iparu's going down. The Overworlders don't matter. Let me tell you, they're not important. Let's kill them. Let's kill them all. Send them back to where they came from. All those Overworlders. Hate them. Absolutely hate them. 100% hate them. Yeah, that's a really good question. If we were to put no, let's not talk about politics. Let's not talk about politics. Let's just focus on the game, bro. Look at this. There's a Maxor on the screen right now. When was the last time you guys can genuinely tell me you saw a Maxor on the screen? That wasn't like Protector or Perim. Bro. Ages ago. Do you guys think that, like, you know, do you guys think that Iparu is gonna survive? Is there a world where Iparu wins this fight? Like, all jokes aside, like, is there actually a world where Iparu can win this? I don't think there is. Because I gain 5 every time I attack. Like, I heal 5 every time I attack. Oh, man. Dude, honestly, I'm honestly kind of worried I play this game too much. Like... So I'm prepping to. I'm going to Pokemon Internationals. Whoa. I'm going to Pokemon Internationals. In the NA. this year, hopefully. If everything goes right, I should be. Then Alestral's World Championships just got announced. I'm trying to qualify for that. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Bro, do you see this? Do you see this? Bro, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm burning down the fucking kitchen. Bro, dude, what? Man, I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm at 85, bro. Like, what am I worried about? What am I worried? What could he realistically do to make me feel threatened? You know, that's the question. You feel like we always ask too little questions nowadays, but like, what could he realistically do? But like, I just outwit. Yeah, that's fine. But like, I just, you know, like, I took it a lot on my plate. And thankfully, Odyssey is like, you know, it's gonna take a lot less time, like over the next like little bit, just because April has been April is gonna be out of town till like week after next, I think is what it is. So we're not gonna be able to record for the next week. I can start working on the stuff that we're doing for the Pokemon channel in January, because my editor is being a little bitch, and I love him. I love him to death. I love him to death. He's such a great guy, but he's such a pain in my ass. Hey, Johnny, when are you going to send it? No. Dude, I'm having fun, too. I see an Iparu and a Maxor. I don't think I've ever played against an Iparu digitally. Ever. I don't. Like, I think this is awesome. Like, genuinely, I think it's awesome. Also, Kinnian, knowing the fact that it exists solely so that you can cast, so you can cast Mom. Dude, I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. 100% love it. Like, I feel like the format's kind of warped around the access to Mom, is what it feels like, at least. I don't know if that's true or not, but like it feels like the format's just kind of warped around what has access to Mom. So, yeah, I really do. I like it. I like it a lot. 100% I like it a lot. I'm not just saying that because you're actively in chat, and I feel bad insulting somebody who's actively helping, you know, support this channel, but 100% not just saying it that for that reason. 100%. It's all, I mean everything, every word that comes out of my mouth, I mean it. Always have, always will. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I never say things I don't mean. Never, ever would I do that. Never, ever would I do that. Dude, okay, so Pyrus, I think you might be putting a little bit too many resources into Iparu. I feel like there's better fights to be fighting than for Iparu. That could just be me. Like, I could just be undervaluing Iparu, but because like again, I've never seen Iparu, so I don't know like how Iparu can play. Like, what does he have? Cool creature has an additional 5 energy and 15 power. Yeah, like I don't know. I also don't know what the overall game plan is, because you could just have one card in your deck that, like, you know, like it could be like that one like the Gantrak plays where it reduces all your stats to it reduces all my stats to 0 or something like that, if that's why. Totally fine. But also I'm cooked because I don't have any attacks I want to use on Iparu. And again, I could just be like downplaying like Iparu. Because you having access to every element can be dangerous. I mean, like I said, with that one attack, the Gantrak plays. I don't remember what it's called. It's but like it reduces a stat to 0 per element that you control, or that you have on your creature, on your engaged. I don't remember what it's called. I'm trying to think about what it's called. Is it Degenerate? Is it Degenerate? I think it's Degenerate. No, that's 25 to every for water. Because if you're playing something like that and then you... Oh, okay. No, I see it. 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 Okay. 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 I think is it the fact that all your attacks do 15? Is that why? Oh my, I get it. I get it. I get it. Kinda. Kinda. I kinda get it. Kinda. It's just a deck I've never seen before, so I'm not entirely certain what it does. Every time I see a deck like that, I try to guess what it does, and it's like I feel like I'm not getting this one. Like I'm guessing, but like I don't feel like I'm getting the right answer, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Dude, next week I'm gonna be streaming like almost every day next week. I'm super excited for that. Um, we only work a half day on Wednesday, and then on Saturday, Thursday, Friday we're off. Saturday we're off. Sunday we're off. So like literally 4.5 days next week. I know for a fact I'm gonna be able to stream. Hopefully, hopefully if it doesn't disrupt anybody too much, like it, yeah. Maybe not Thanksgiving Day. Probably not Thanksgiving Day, but every other day I know I'm going to be able to stream, which I'm super excited for because I love streaming. I love streaming. It's like getting to interact with the community. Like it feels so underrated. Like it feels, it's like it happens, but like it just doesn't. You don't appreciate it until like you're actually doing it, like actively, like, and then you're like, oh, dude, this is awesome. Or like if you go too long without doing it, it's like it feels bad. Yeah, I hope that made sense. Those words made sense in my head. I don't know if they made sense out loud. I just feel like I always underappreciate like the ability to engage with the community. Like everybody from the community is so diverse, like their backgrounds, where they're from. Like, I mean, we have people who are in the community and that live in Saudi Arabia. Like, mind blown. Mind blown. It was pretty like Chaotic was apparently pretty massive in Saudi Arabia. Which kind of shocked me to hear. I didn't expect that. But yeah, it was apparently pretty massive in Saudi Arabia. It was a cult classic, but like it was pretty massive. His name be Toborn, and he is Tangith. Tangith is strong. Tangith is wise. He disarm for ye demise. Haha. Yes. Bro, I'm cooking. Dude, Ravenna Ridge. I feel like Ravenna Ridge is so underrated. Like, it's so good. You get to stack your next to 3 attacks, bro. Like, that's so good. That's so good. Or you can just stack your next attack and then guarantee that you don't see the next 2. So it's kind of like stacking 3. That makes sense to my brain. It's like scrying, but like once instead of repeatedly. Yeah, that's how that works. Dude, wait, what? Bruh, I have disarm. I disarmed it. Bro, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. I should disarm. Disarm should counter that, bro. Every time, the more I play Chaotic, the more I'm like, this ruling irritates me. Like, every single time I play Chaotic, I'm like, oh, dude, why is this a thing, Like, come on, like, why? Tainted Thunderstorm here, gonna deal 30 damage. Just get some solid, actually 35 damage. Get some solid numbies in. We do like ourselves some numbies. 35 damage is a lot of numbies. If you have the mom, we're gonna see it here. I'm expecting to see the mom. Yes, sir. Here comes the mom. Dude, you know what sucks about, like, the concept of, like, more tribes being added to the game? Is these cards become so much more objectively more broken, right? Like, whoa, holy shit. Did not expect you to just take that. Did not expect that at all. Wow. But like cards like Novena and cards like Avena just become so much more broken, especially with like cards like Gorm's Reefing. Like it's just so not Gorm's Reefing, High Range or whatever it's called. It's just so wild to think about, you know. Wait, why did I take 5? What? Oh yeah, give me use ability. Duh. Okay. Like, just becomes so much more broken, you know? Like, imagine Novena that can deal, like, 30, right? Like, okay, so magic number in Chaotic is 2, right? Alright, magic number in Chaotic is 7, right? Imagine Novena that can deal 35, right? Like, that's insane. Insane to think about. Insane numbers. Absolutely insane numbers. Right? Like, my Novena right now has the potential, to do 75 damage. I could one-shot Maxor. I'm just saying. I am just simply saying, like, you know, maybe more tribes are bad. Maybe we should leave some tribes excommunicated. Like, I'm not saying segregation entirely, but I am saying keep those damn frozen away from my overrulers. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. I'm kidding. Oh my god. That sounds horrible. That sounds absolutely horrible. That sounds bad. Absolutely horrendous. Going to hell. I'm not saying that we don't want a 7th tribe, but I am saying Danians already need to be wiped out. Why would we add to that? You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like we're not thinking about the repercussions of our actions. You know what I mean? Just because we can doesn't mean we have to, you know? I just feel like nobody ever thinks about the ramifications of allowing more outsiders into the Underworld, okay? I just feel like we need to respect the fact that, you know, like, maybe more tribes are bad. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. Does anybody really want Novena dealing 35 damage per activation? I have 3 activations set up right now. My Novena has the ability to deal a lot of damage. A lot of damage. I'm just saying, do not give her a reason to do more. I'm just saying. Listen, okay. Kepian is currently at 90. 2 more tribes means that Kepian is at 110 base. Okay, I'm just saying. These cards scale very quickly with the more tribes that they introduce. We know the Frozen is a tribe. And if the Frozen is its own tribe, I mean, that's 6 different unique tribes that you can have on the board at one time. Meaning that your abilities, you know, have, you know, factor in 6 tribes versus 5. 100 at base, Kepian. You know, 30 base damage on Novena. 30 heal on Avena. I mean, you know... Every location that factors in how many tribes you control, you know, they heal for they heal for they give you 30 instead of 25. Like, these numbers matter. They're not just made up numbers I'm pulling out of my ass. They do matter, you know. I thought that was a KO. I don't know why that wasn't a KO. Oh yeah, max work 10. Duh. Okay. Dude, I'm just saying we need less tribes in the game. Just less tribes. I'm just saying, if we exterminate the Danians and we make them go extinct, okay? If we wipe out the Danians and we just destroy them all, Like, I'm just saying, the vid only does 20. You know, it's okay. I'm okay with being the villain. I just think that we need to have a little Danian genocide. That's all there's a lot of people who would agree. They're not living creatures. They're parasites. Quite literally. They infect others and they force them to become one of their own or similar to themselves. Like, I'm just saying, if when the Marillions did it, it was bad. Why is it okay for the Danians to do it? I'm just saying. You know, like, I think what they're doing is wrong. That might make me a bad guy, but it makes me a fair bad guy. And isn't that what matters? Is being fair to those who are being hurt by the others. And that's why I say, hear me, that's why I say, wipe out the Danians. But did I win? Oh, I won the fight. Oh, cool. Listen, I can write an essay. I will write an essay on why it's okay to commit Danian genocide, okay? I will do a video essay on all the reasons as to why it is morally correct to destroy the Danians. To, like, wipe the Danians. I will do a literal video essay on it. And it will be a banger. It will 100% be a banger. Because it is morally acceptable to destroy the Danians and remove their existence from, you know, history. Morally acceptable. Wait! You're gonna tell me that it's wrong to commit a Danian genocide? Bro, they okay. When the Marillions were taking over and brainwashing people, bro, what? When the Marillions were taking over, bugs are people too. That is a contradictory statement, okay? Bugs are insects, not people, okay? And if you think about it, really, there's only one mind inside the Danians, okay? And that is Elixia's, because they are a hive mind. Thus, I don't think bugs are people. Because bugs are just mindless drones obeying whatever Elixia tells them to do. It's just facts. It's just facts. Oh, you're good, Pyrus. You're good. Mistakes happen. I mean, well, fortunately, we're not playing paper, so you can't take it back. But, like, mistakes happen. It happens. Imagine a simulation method for all the tribes. No, because that's wrong. It was morally apprehensible whenever the Marillions did it. It's wrong when any other tribe does it, okay? Just because one tribe did it doesn't mean every tribe gets to do it. That's just wrong. That's wrong. Maybe we should just get rid of their leader and see what happens to them then. You know what? That's true. Let's just kill Elixia and Azel. Just wipe them out. Just throw some raid spray on them. Just kill them and see what happens. I'm just saying. If their idea is to make it to where they are infecting other tribes and planning on wiping them out, I'm just saying it is only morally correct that we kill them first. Because they are a plague. And you know what we do with the plagues? That's right, we cure them. We cure plagues. Fuck. Bro. Jesus Christ. Chaotic, the one community where it's okay to talk about committing a genocide. Any other community, I would be thrown out of and destroyed. But the Chaotic community, they hear me talking about committing a genocide, and they're like, "Fuck it, I'm down, bro." Oh, fuck, man. Chaotic, the one community where it's just like, hey guys, I would like to provide a valid argument to where we should be allowed to commit genocide. Hear him out. He's cooking. He's cooking. He's cooking. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying, if I did this in the League of Legends community, I would probably be lambasted, alright? If I did this in the Pokemon community... I'm not saying that Underworld Hitler was right, but... Who is the equivalency of Underworld Hitler? What was his name? Was it Call? Was it Call? I think it was Call, right? Call was the one who like had people working in the slave mines, right? I'm not tripping. What'd they do? Air assault. Okay. Call was the one from the slave mines, right? I think so. I think it was. It's more fun this way. Oh god, dude. Oh no, what have I done? I've turned the chaotic community into a bunch of racists. Oh no. Oh no, Ganon's gonna come back and he's gonna come to genocide. Lord Von Bluten call. Yeah, like I said, Lord Von Bloop did nothing wrong. Hashtag LVB, set LVB free. Hashtag set LVB free. Hashtag free LVB. Wait, I want to respond. I want to respond. Let me respond. I turned auto pass. I turned auto pass on for everything, and I hope it lets me respond. Because he's just gonna hurt if it doesn't. Oh god. Why? I didn't mean to. That's what I get. That's what I get for getting too arrogant. That's what I get for getting too arrogant. Pyrus showed me the error of my ways. I have been too arrogant for too long. Pyrus, I will respect you from now on. I will not be arrogant this game. I thought I was in the lead and everything was good for that, but clearly I was mistaken. And I am in the losing position. So I must fight to win. Dude, I'm like, okay, guys, listen. All right, listen. What did Lord Von Bloot do that was really that wrong? I mean, he embodied the concept of an underworlder perfectly. He was trying to advance his position by becoming stronger when he stole Maxor's power. And then Chaor was going to take it anyways, right? Like, and then when he went to go stab Chaor in the back, like, let's be honest, that's the Underworld style. Always trying to become biggest, the next guy, right? Like, listen. Exactly. We always make, we make mistakes, guys. We make mistakes, okay? We make mistakes. And that is why I think that we should allow Lord Von Bloot. Yeah, exactly. If LVB didn't lose, he would be the winner. He'd be the ruler of the Underworld if he didn't lose. I'm just saying nobody would ever criticize him if he'd won. He'd be a hero if he won. You know, yeah, it's just how it goes. History only remembers the winners. And that's why I think the LVB did nothing wrong. Join the Brilliants, try to tamper with the past. Listen, Chaor had excommunicated him from his home, had thrown him from his home. So he went to the Marillions to take it back. I mean, that doesn't sound like someone who did something wrong. That sounds like someone who's fighting to get their home back. And can you really blame him for wanting his home back? And as we're trying to tamper with the past, he had been excommunicated from the Underworld. He had been excommunicated from his home. The Marillions didn't want him anymore. He wanted to go back and make sure that he had something, because he wasn't allowed to have anything. Honestly, if Chaor had been a bit more understanding of his ambition and his passion and his drive, he wouldn't have tried to do anything wrong to the Underworlders. He's just simply misunderstood. I'm just saying. Maybe we need to look at it from Lord Von Blut's point of perspective, right? Lord Von Blut was a great man who did great things. Horrible things, mind you. Horrible things. But that goes to show the passion he had, the drive he was willing to go so far low to achieve something so great. He was one step away from rewriting history, literally. I'm just saying, I feel as though, you know, we may be a little too hard on LVB. I feel like we could go a little bit easier on LVB, you know? I mean, I don't think he did anything that was that, apprehensive. Chaotic players change the past. I feel like, maybe instead of focusing on what LVB did wrong, we should focus on how Tom went to the past and overthrew a government. I'm just saying. I feel like that has a bigger impact on history than Lord Von Blut failing to go to the past. Food for thought. I mean, the events of Chaotic only play out the way that the events of Chaotic do play out because Tom succeeded. If Tom didn't succeed, well, that's only 10, right? I'm going to heal because I'm missing something, and I don't know what I'm missing. I was totally missing something. I was 100% missing something. What was I missing? Oh, Jesus Christ. What was I missing? Dude, it would be really funny if... Dude, my Pokemon editor has a list of videos that he can blackmail me with whenever... He has, a file of videos that he can blackmail me with whenever, if I ever get big. Because he thinks it's funny. And I'm like, dude, that's my life you're messing with. And he was like, dude, it's funny. I can't really deny that logic. He is kind of right. It is kind of funny. Because I say the most unhinged things, constantly. I literally, this is tame. Normally, guys, I'm telling you, normally, this is, yeah, no, it can get bad. It can get bad. But yeah, no, I'm just saying, if Lord Von Blut, if Chaor had let Lord Von Blut stay in his castle, maybe promote him to general or something, right? Maybe give him an actual title with actual authority, right? He never would have joined the Marillions. And then, if Chaor, after the Marillion invasion, had said, "Hey, man, why don't you come on back to the Underworld? We're sorry about how we treated you." He never would have gone to Dranicus Threshold to try to rewrite history. I'm just saying. This is all Chaor's fault. Everything that happened with Lord Von Blut was all Chaor's fault. He just had to be a bit more understanding. He could be understanding with the fact that Kaz was a human, and he could, he had to be protected in the, Underworld Coliseum. He could understand that, but he couldn't understand Lord Von Blut's ambition to grow and power. He couldn't understand that. Come on. Exactly. Hashtag Lord Von Blut did nothing wrong. Obscuring wins 10. That's fine. I'll take 10. I need to stop justifying genocide. I have got to stop justifying genocide. What did he have? Oh, it's asking him to expend. If I kill this, and it no longer gives him a prompt... Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. So that was the only action he had. Okay, cool. So now I take out Maxor, and I should just win the game. Actually, hold on. Let me... do that. Do that. Do that. And do that. GG's, brother! GG's, Pyrus. GG's, brother. I just didn't want to stall that out. I'd feel bad if I kept stalling that out. GG's, brother. Dude, that's a really cool deck. That's a really cool deck. You got really unlucky with the Iparu being with Iparu not working like with Kepian's post stats. If you'd had that, you probably would have had a better opportunity. But me going into Iparu immediately, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even think about the fact that Iparu copied my stats. I thought it copied one of your own creatures. I'm not gonna lie. That was not part of the game plan at all in the slightest. That was a happy little coincidence. But yeah, no, it's I think we got time for one more. But GG's, man.